Hey everyone, this lesson is on the signs and symptoms of low platelets. So we're going to talk about what platelets are, why we need them, and what happens when they are low. So what are platelets? Platelets are little pieces of cells, and they are little pieces of cells that are present in the blood, and they actually help to stop or reduce bleeding. So if there's a cut, they are there to help reduce or stop the bleeding by making a platelet plug. So the normal platelet count, if you go to your doctor and your doctor tells you your platelet count, the normal platelet count is anywhere from 150,000 to 400,000 per milliliter. And you might see them use numbers like 150 to 400, depending on the units they use. So a low platelet count is when platelets are less than 150,000 per milliliter. And low platelets is also called thrombocytopenia. Thrombocyte, meaning platelet, and penia meaning low. So thrombocytopenia, low platelets, meaning that you have a platelet count less than 150,000 per milliliter. So if your doctor tells you that you have a low platelet count, it's lower than this number. So this lesson is entirely on the signs and symptoms of low platelets. If you want more information on causes of low platelets, please check out my lesson on that topic. So the first thing we're going to realize with a low platelet count is that there's an increased risk of bleeding. We talked about platelets being required or helping stop bleeding. So if we don't have enough platelets, we can have increased risk of bleeding. And the places that we're going to see bleeding occur most often with low platelets includes the gums, so your mouth, so the gingiva, the skin. So if you get a cut, it might take longer to stop the bleeding. And another one is your nose. So you might be more likely to have a nosebleed, so something we call epistaxis. So these types of bleeding are more common with low platelets. Bleeding of the gums, so when you're brushing your teeth, if there's any little cut, it might have more bleeding and might take longer to stop. If you have a cut on your skin, it might bleed more and take longer to stop. And with your nose, you can have nosebleeds. So these are the types of bleeding. Now, there's also increased bleeding in the following. During menstruation, so during periods, there can be more or heavier bleeding. During and after giving birth, and during surgeries. So all of these can have more bleeding occurring. So bleeding is going to happen with each of these anyway, but more bleeding can occur. Now there are other bleeding risks as well. These include blood in the urine and blood in the stool. So blood in the urine is hematuria, we call that hematuria, and blood in the stool can either be hematochezia or melena. So don't worry about those medical terms, but you can have blood in your urine and blood in your stool. So all of these bleeding issues can lead to anemia, and you may have issues with anemia as well, and that can lead to other symptoms. I'm not going to talk about those in this lesson, but those are the bleeding risks or the bleeding that can occur with low platelet counts. There are also some skin findings as well. We can see something like this, red or purple dots. So you can see little things like this on your skin, and this is actually superficial bleeding in the skin. So because platelets are very important to ensure that bleeding doesn't occur, you can still have little bits of bleeding occurring under the skin. You can get these little red spots or dots like this, and we call these petechia and purpura. And another important skin finding with regards to low platelets includes easy bruising. So if you were to even gently hit your arm on something, it may cause an easier bruise than usual, and this could be a sign of a low platelet count. And some other associated symptoms with a low platelet count include fatigue, so you can feel a bit more tired. These are more nonspecific, and they could be related to blood loss in some way, so there could be some connection with this and anemia. And you can also have some headaches as well, so these can be another symptom of low platelet counts. So again, low platelets are important to help stop and reduce bleeding, and if you don't have enough, it can lead to increased risk of bleeding. So you can see issues with bleeding of your gums, bleeding on your skin, and bleeding from your nose. And then there's also worsening bleeding with menstruation, during surgeries, and there's also increased bleeding during and after giving birth. And we can also see some skin findings, as we mentioned before. So we call those petechia and purpura, those red little dots in your skin. So if you see that, that could be a sign of low platelet count. And you can also see easier bruising, so you can bruise easier with low platelets. And then you have these non-specific symptoms, fatigue and headache. So that was a quick lesson on signs and symptoms of low platelets. If you like this lesson, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.